Hey guys, what's up? I'm Joseph from MLB Baseball Blogs. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in to our 100 Players Now. Guys, it is finally here, the thing you've been waiting for, I guess. We have our 100 Players Now. Here is our countdown. Right now, we're just going to start off from 100 to 90. Some of these, I want to hear your guys' opinions on this. No bad comments, or they will be taken down immediately. I'm just here to give us our opinion on our 100 players. Some of you guys in this top 10 list as of right now are going to be like, why is this guy in your top 100? And as we go on, I'll give you some understanding why I chose this top 10. So let's start off with number 100. I'm going to have to say at number 100 we have David Eckstein. Right now he is a free agent. Last year he played for the San Diego Padres. He did not do too well last year, only hitting one home run, 29 RBIs, and a 2.67 average. That is not that well for David Eckstein. I would at least say he should be at least in my top 105 if there was a list. I'd probably put him at 105. I actually really enjoy him. He's a really great hitter. So in some games he can be good, in some seasons he can be good. There are occasionally those bad seasons for players, and that's what David Eckstein had. He had a bad season with the Padres. There were many teams who were interested in David Eckstein. The Washington Nationals had interest. There were no major league roles for Eckstein on the table from the Nationals. Maybe the Nationals, if maybe Roger Bernadita was to get injured, Eckstein could play outfield, and then maybe Ian Desmond was to get injured, Eckstein can play shortstop. If he was to sign with the Nationals, David Eckstein is he can be off and on, but I have to say that Eckstein is at my number 100 list. But he's a good hitter to have in your hitting rotation. He's just really good at average wise, if I have to say. So David Eckstein is gonna be at our 100. At number 99, you guys are like, whoa, why is he in your list? But Rajai Davis, this guy is a really great hitter. Last year for the Oakland Athletics, he had hit 5 home runs, 52 RBIs, and stolen 50 bases. I mean, that is just wow. I really enjoy watching Rajai Davis. I'm in the area where I get some Oakland Athletic channels. I get the Oakland Athletic games all the time because I buy the extra innings package. So I'm like, okay, so if I don't want to watch him, let's just see how well other teams are doing. So I was like, let's just watch the Oakland Athletics. And I see Rajai Davis. This guy is just a monster. He's not that big of a player name, but he's a good guy to have in your hitting rotation. He can steal bases. He can hit. He cannot hit home runs. He has a 5, which is decent for an outfielder. Which there's always room for improvement with Rajai Davis. 52 RBIs, really good. But I can see him hitting a little bit more home runs than 5. I bet that's what he's going to be improving this season as the season progresses. So Rajai Davis, he's going to be good at number 99, I should say. So what do you guys think? At number 98, we have Scott Podsednik, like Rajai Davis, but Scott Podsednik signed a minor league contract with the Toronto Blue Jays. Rajai Davis had a major league contract. Scott Podsednik last year for the White Sox, 6 home runs, 51 RBIs, and a .297 average. I did not really follow Scott Podsednik last year. I'm not really a huge fan of the White Sox. I'd have to say that Scott Podsednik, I'll occasionally watch the White Sox, even though I'm not a huge fan of them. But I'd say the White Sox are a good team. Podsednik was really good with the White Sox last year, average-wise. He had a .297 average. He's an average hitter. He doesn't hit for home runs, but he got the 6 home runs last year, 51 RBIs. Really great, decent pitcher or a hitter to have in your rotation. Alright, here's a big conversation right here I want to say. Some of you guys, I've seen a couple of videos on here, people saying, giving their season previews, and they say that Mr. Vin Mazzaro from the Kansas City Royals, who is my number 97 in my top 100 players, Vin Mazzaro, people are saying that he's going to be the ace for the Kansas City Royals. I don't think so for sure. I think because the Kansas City, as you guys may have seen earlier in the offseason, Gil Mesh announced his retirement from baseball because of these injuries he's been having a lot lately. So he was like, okay, I'm going to hang it up. And pretty much all there's left in their pitching rotation is Kyle Davies, and now newly acquired Vin Mazzaro. I think Vin Mazzaro is not going to be their ace of their team. Last year for the Oakland Athletics, he was 6-8 with a 4.27 ERA. You guys also have to understand that they newly acquired from the Los Angeles Angels is Sean O'Sullivan. I think he's going to be a really good player. I really enjoy watching these younger pitchers getting a shot in the majors, and that's exactly what the Royals did. They're in the rebuilding stage right now. They just acquired Sean O'Sullivan earlier last season, and now acquiring another pitcher in Vin Mazzaro. He's not gonna be the ace of this roster. I think Kyle Davies is going to be the ace. I think there's going to be a competition there's still a competition for the opening day starter for the Royals, and that's going to be a competition between Davies and Vin Mazzaro. So make sure to watch this spring, summer. If you guys are in the Arizona area, make sure to go to some of the Royals games and see how well Vin Mazzaro does versus Kyle Davies. At number 96, we got Jamie Carroll. You guys are saying, why Jamie Carroll? He's not really a good hitter. But in my case, he is. He had 23 RBIs last season. He didn't do too well in home runs. I'm not even going to bring it up. But he had a great average. He had a .291, which is going to improve. He's an average hitter, just like Scott Podsednik. Jamie Carroll has been he's been with the Dodgers for quite some time. I think about 3 years now. I can't really say a lot about him, even though I haven't seen him play. But I hear a lot of good stuff about it. I know Jamie Carroll played for the Colorado Rockies, but he is a really decent hitter to have on your team. Why not have Jamie Carroll? He could play bench if an injury is gone. Rafael Furcal's out. Put Jamie Carroll in that shortstop. He can play shortstop, second base. I haven't really seen him play first or third, but he's most likely in second and shortstop role. So Jamie Carroll is going to be he should be a little bit higher, but I think he's going to be fine at my number 96. On the number 95, we have Washington Nationals pitcher Jason Marquis. This guy struggled a whole lot last season. He was 2-9 with an ERA so high it's unbelievable, a 6.60 ERA. He was in trouble last season. I thought he will be a decent pitcher for the Nationals. Steven Strasburg is not going to pitch this season unless he wants to come back for September, because that's going to be his date to return somewhere in September. But most likely he's going to be out for the season, just like Adam Wainwright, even though we're off subject. Jason Marquis, he needs to improve a whole lot. He's a really decent pitcher. I think he's going to improve this year. I think there's going to be a competition at the starting role. You got Jordan Zimmerman, and I don't really follow the Nationals, but I'm going to keep close attention to this National squad. Jason Worth is there. Pudge Rodriguez. They've just signed so many great players. Jerry Harrison Jr. It's just wow. So Jason Marquis is going to be, I think he's going to fit at the number 2 role, maybe number 3. But I know the Nationals are going to be like, okay, let's concentrate on our number 2 hold and our number 3 hold for Jason Marquis. Just to speed this video up a little bit, let's just hurry up through this video. At number 94, we got newly acquired Alcides Escobar, who was traded over from Milwaukee to Kansas City for the Zach Greinke trade. They also acquired Lorenzo Cain, I think his name is, and Jordan Jeffries, I think his name was. He was the top prospect in the Brewers organization. I actually seen Jeffries pitch in the Arizona Fall League. I actually live out here in the desert of Arizona. Been to a couple Fall League matchups with Jeffries, and I was really impressed with his power and everything on the mound. He has really great movement. So Alcides Escobar, he's going to be a prime hitter in the Royals lineup. They don't have no more David DeJesus anymore. He was traded over to Oakland. So Alcides Escobar is going to be a force to reckon with Kansas City. Another Washington Nationals pitcher at our number 93 is going to be Jordan Zimmerman. Last year for the Nationals, he played 7 games. He appeared in 7 games. Only got 1 decision. He was 1-2 last year. An ERA kind of high at a 4.94 ERA. He needs to improve. He only had 27 strikeouts last season with the Nationals. I think that with the Strasburg injury, Jordan Zimmerman is going to have a chance. He spent down in AAA Indianapolis with the Indians. most of his career. I think Jordan Zimmermann, this is his prime chance to shock the Nationals and saying, I want to be in your pitching rotation. Maybe he's going to be maybe number 3 or maybe number 4, because you have Livan Hernandez, who is most likely going to be the opening day starter, because last year Livan Hernandez was a really great pitcher. So be on the lookout for Mr. Jordan Zimmermann. On to number 92, we have the fantastic outfielder in Trevor Crowe, out of Arizona last year. He rose some eyebrows for me. He's an average hitter, just like Pasednik and Rajay Davis and Jamie Carroll, but he plays outfielder. He's an outfielder for the Cleveland Indians. 2 home runs last year and 36 RBIs with the .251 average. I think Trevor Crowe is still going to be, he's an improving star. I really enjoyed him last year. Really awesome hitter. I think there are still improvements for Trevor Crowe, but I still think that he's going to be a really great hitter for the Cleveland Indians. I know Grady Sizemore injury prone all the time. He just needs to get healthy. If the Indians are ever going to have a shot, the Indians still have linked to Kevin Millwood and Jeremy Bonderman, but Trevor Crowe is going to be a pretty good hitter. I'm pretty sure he will be. So at number 92 is Trevor Crowe. On to 91. This guy is tricky to have on your roster. His name is Magglio Ordonez. The Tigers were saying at the season end they part ways with Magglio, and Magglio Ordonez said he really wants to return to Detroit. Last year he was injured most of the season, but he said he's healthy and he's ready to go for the season. Magglio Ordonez was pleading, saying, "Come on, I want a shot. Give me one more shot with the Tigers." And I just hope to get this done. I think Magglio Ordonez is a good piece with this squad, and I can't really see him going. I heard he might return to the White Sox. I heard the Astros had like a hint of interest in him, but I think his better fit is with the Detroit Tigers. And to wrap up our 100 through 90 with number 90, Scott Harrison. You guys are like, wow, what is this kid's top 10? I think Scott Harrison, I think he's the older brother of Jerry Harrison Jr. Scott Harrison for the Padres last year, he really rose my eye. I was like, whoa, looking at this guy. This guy can hit 10 home runs, 36 RBIs, and a .210 average. He can improve in the average area. He can bounce off the walls in center field, catching. He's just fantastic. He's a good hitter. I really just think so. He's a good hitter. So, guys, that is my top 10 as of right now of the top 100 players now, and I'll talk to you guys soon. This is just a brief video, just a little taste of the 80 through 70, which is going to be going down maybe tomorrow. Guys, I really appreciate you guys watching this. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week, and I hope to talk to you guys later. Make sure to check us out on Facebook and check out our website for all the MLB news and rumors from around the league. Talk to you guys soon. I'm Justin, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.